Today I'll be showing you how I achieved this top knot bun with a twist. This is a perfect hairstyle for wedding season. If you really want to just spice up your updo, you will need a headscarf, satin of some sort, a brush, a wide tooth comb, a hard brush, a little hard brush for those edges, some hair bands that do not have any metals because it's so much better for your hair, bobby pins, edge control, whatever is your favorite choice of gel, a leave-in conditioner, and an oil to seal. So you're going to need to start off with semi-stretched hair. I happen to use heat and my hair started to revert back, so that's why it looks like this. But feel free to use a heat-free method, whatever way you want to stretch your hair to get maximum length. So first things first, you want to part off section of hair at the front of your head. I prefer to use the comb to guide the line and then use my fingers to separate. So once you've got your line, then you just need to put in your leave-in conditioner. I'm using the Mighty Moisture because I love just how it feels in my hair. And then I'm also using the sealant, which is pretty much oil-based, and I just love how it smells in my hair. It's like kiwi and it's just great for my hair. But I literally make sure that I've saturated all my strands, especially the ends of my hair, because I plan to wear this hair as a little bit of a protective style. So I want to make sure I've got the maximum moisture that I can get from the leave-in. Then what I'm going to do is I use the brush, which I showed you earlier, just to make sure I've detangled my ends of my hair, because it's not freshly blow dry, so it starts to revert after a while. Then I go in there with my Denman brush just to pull all of the hair into one. And now I am putting it into one, but I'm also making sure I don't pull any of the hair from the section that we put aside in the beginning. Now I'm just putting in my hairband, which has no metal, so it's so much better for my hair. It's really soft and doesn't snug on my hair at all, which is what we like. So I continue to just put this through my hair. I think I did it about 3 or 4 times, and then you'll be left with this nice ponytail, and we're going to be doing the edges later. So I decided to separate the hair for this particular look, and I just twisted it in a very loose twist. So when I saw this particular hairstyle from a lovely YouTuber and Instagrammer, I just thought, ooh, how did she do this hair? And I literally just looked at the video, looked at her pictures, and thought, let me try and see if I can do my own kind of version of it. So at this stage, I'm just using a bobby pin to tuck in the hair, so it gives it this kind of effect and look. So this is the base of how we're doing the top knot bun in this particular style. I've got other ways of how I do the top knot bun and I'll show you in other videos, but for this particular look, this was just the easiest way I could get the maximum volume. I could get that sort of chunkiness in the actual twist as I've done it, you know, sort of up. But if you are using extensions, you could do the same thing. You twist up your extensions into one twist and then kind of pin it in position. At this stage, I just smooth out my hair using my hand, but I'm going to be doing the edges later properly. The first thing that I decided to do for this look was I wanted to lay the front, because I thought if the front is laid, then it means that when I do my edges, whatever is shown, I don't have to put gel on everything. So I'm going in there with my Mighty Moisture leave-in conditioner, making sure that it's really well moisturized from root to tip, because I don't know how long I'm going to have the hair in. I happen to have it for a week, but I just want to make sure it's done properly. And right here, what I decided to do was just use my fingers, no combs, nothing. I just used my fingers and parted it in whatever direction that I just felt would be right. And I literally did loose 2-strand twists. That's right. So the front of the hair, the style, the main attraction for this particular look, I just decided to put the 2-strand twist. I'm not exactly sure if this is exactly how the lady I saw the hairstyle had done this. I'm assuming something similar, but I just looked at the pictures and the videos and I thought, I think I could sort of reverse engineer this. So again, I just did the same thing and repeated the process by just doing a 2-strand twist, very loose at the root, because you need that to create the body later. So it got tighter as I went further down, but I made sure that it was super loose at the base, so near my root, to make sure that I could actually manipulate it in the way that I need to. But this is a perfect style even for little girls as well. So I just wanted to show you up close in case you're not sure how to do the 2-strand twist. So I'm not pulling it tight at the root, I'm literally just pulling it tighter as I go down. But again, I'm twisting the twist ever so slightly to get this rope look, because it's really important that you have your twist as chunky as possible to really get the maximum kind of drama and artistic thing going on with the front. So right here I'm just twisting all the way to the end, and here you have it, 4 nice chunky twists. And here comes the fun part. Literally, I am just making it up as I go along. At this point, I'm just looking at the shape of my face in the mirror, and I'm thinking, right, I want the twist not to look so uniformed, but I want to pin them in just different directions so that it just kind of you don't know where it starts, you don't know where it ends, but you can at least get the look and feel of what the style's supposed to be like. So I literally just continued to pin away, and as you can see, I'm pinning in different directions. So you don't want to do all of them going from left to right. It looks way too uniformed, it looks too serious, it looks too polished. You want it to look like I said, you don't know where the end from the beginning is. So I literally just kept twisting my hair around, playing with it until I felt comfortable, and then I'm pinning not into my scalp, but I'm gliding it through my hair so it doesn't actually feel tight. I was able to sleep with this every night with a headscarf, and I just made sure that I kept putting enough pins to hold it in place. And like I said, you slide the hair slides, the pins, the bobby pins to the side of your hair. You don't want to go from the top all the way into your head so it's digging into your scalp. That's not the correct way to use bobby pins. You use it just to hold your hair in place. So I'm literally just playing around with it until I just felt happy with it. So this is probably the longest part, I would say, of this style, just making sure that it looks exactly how I want it to look. And if I wasn't happy with it, I moved it slightly, but I just continued to play around with it until I was literally happy. This stage, this is now when I decided to put the gel. So I don't gel layer by layer, especially when my hair's blow dried. I'll just do my edges. So I literally do the nape of my hair, and I do the side where you will see the hair. So again, I don't need to gel everything. I'm gelling the key parts you're going to see, just so that it makes my edges, you know, lay flat. You don't have to do this step. I chose to because I felt like it finished off the look really nicely. Then I've gone in there with my hard brush. This is not new for us natural hair ladies, but in case you're not used to slicking down your edges and you're like, Nash, it never works for me, this is exactly what I do. So I use the flaxseed gel because I like how it never makes my hair hard. To be honest, Eco Styler gel doesn't make my hair hard either, but I alternate between the two. But I find flaxseed gel just to be a little bit softer on my hair, and I just like that it slicks it down without it being super hard looking, you know. So again, you can see I haven't put it on the rest of the hair. Literally just the edges is what I'm focusing on at this stage, and this is literally the bulk of the styling for this hair. It's super simple to do, and it just looks so nice and so regal. So I'm going in there now with my little brush, my little toothbrush brush, just to make sure my edges are nicely laid. And of course, we're going to be putting a headscarf on this directly after we finish. But here I'm just making sure it's all nice and flat, and I don't do this often because I like my hair to be curly, and I wear my hair curly a lot. But when I'm styling my hair like this, I want it to have that kind of pulled look. I want it to look nice and pulled. So I just start to look at the whole look overall to see, am I really happy with it? If I'm not, I would pin it more. If I wanted to fluff it some more, I could, but at this stage I'm getting very happy with it. Here I just wanted to show you what you can do if you don't have hair maybe as long as mine and you feel like, Nash, I need to use extensions to achieve this look. This is something you can do. So I've just taken some soft and kinky hair, which is the same texture as my own hair. I twisted it, I put a bobby pin in, then I slide the bobby pin into the base of where the top knot bun is, and you literally just put it round. This style would have worked without me putting this in, but I literally did this to be able to show you ladies who may feel like, Nash, how am I going to get that? My hair's not that thick, my hair's not that dense, my hair's not that long. You can literally achieve this style using, as they call it, Marley hair, even though that's not the term anymore, the correct term. But you can use this kind of afro kinky hair. I decided to sort of brush mine slightly, 2-strand twist, just one sort of braid section, and I made sure that it looked like my own hair. Look, that's my hair at the top and that's the braid. Look at how it blends effortlessly. You cannot tell. And I literally just did it so I could show you ladies. So I could have done it without, but I just decided to keep it for the purpose of, you know, demonstrating and showing you how this style can be also done if you've got short natural hair and you're like, okay, I still want to recreate this look. So at first I used this black headscarf just for my edges. That was literally just for the purpose of the edges. And then the second satin black scarf I'm using is to actually lay the rest of my natural hair just flat. So at this stage, this is when I would go and get ready to go out. So this is one of the looks that I've put together to show you some outfits which I've got coming up for you. I'll be showing you some wedding guest looks. And if you want to take it to another level, kind of how I did in the beginning, you can just accessorize. So I use this gold piece of sort of string. You can get it from kind of any beauty shop. You can get it from Amazon as well. But it's just something if you wanted to sort of decorate, I guess you could say decorate your hair, or you want to style your hair with a little bit of something, you know. And this went with my look. I ended up going off camera just to tighten it up after during this video, but I still wanted to show you. And this is where I've accessorized with, you know, my gold glasses, my gold earrings, and here is the final look. What do you think? Is it something you would try? Let me know how you get on if you try this look as well. I would love to see. Please tag me on Instagram if you do this style. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you at my next video.